Hi, it's your boy dwayzeonblaze, and this video is by South African music culture. The truth about the music industry in South Africa. And if you know the industry in South Africa, bruh, it is a madness, chaotic. It's not make sure, my boy. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to South African music culture and to your boy dwayzeonblaze. Let's go.
My life come first, my soul come first. They tell me they know what.
Fish.
I'm no longer a celebrity.
You are
Fuck
a
music.
Don't say that.
Fuck Sony. Fuck Pori.
No.
Dear artists, here's the truth about the industry. The music industry is being run by secret societies from major record labels, distribution companies, and other major media entities.
No hate, but I wish J Molly had somebody like that when J Molly went off on his phone crash outs, bro. I wish I had somebody who's just smacking the phone and is like, no, stop that, no.
The industry is rigged, and most upcoming artists don't know the real truth about this type of business industry. This is why artists run to get signed, and later on cry when it backfires.
Cry.
They're all just being used as puppets, a product of the industry.
Aren't we all as humans being used as puppets in some way or another for somebody else's game or profit or benefit?
Industry industry.
Do you know why most artists die as soon as they make it?
Huh?
A death of a famous celebrity means more revenue for a record label and publishing company.
Once you sign a deal, you automatically sold your soul. You become nothing but a pawn to be moved around and disposed of once they're satisfied. You are just a product, nothing more.
But even if I go to work there at my 9 to 5, I'm also just a product. I'm also just a pawn in somebody else's game. It's no different, bro. It's no different.
Ask the mainstream artists. They're very happy in front of the screen, but behind closed doors, they're crying their lungs out. Being independent also has disadvantages, but it's better and it's worth it. Being independent is the way to go if you want all the money to yourself.
Facts.
But just know you will spend most of your time handling emails, paper,
And you also spend most of your money trying to make more money. That's the thing about independency. It's like, yeah, you're going to make most of the money, but you got to put most of the money back to continue making more money. It's a tricky game with independency. It's not for everyone.
But just know you will spend most of your time handling emails, paperwork, calls, and meetings, unless you got organizations like Creatives Mikado.
Who?
Though your things won't go as fast and as big as artists who are signed under labels, because those ones do anything just to live a lavish life.
They will make you change your sound.
Yep.
You will be told to do trap, boom bap, amapiano, trap soul, drill, cross-dressing, kissing the same gender, going naked, doing crazy stunts, drinking blood, and doing all sorts of sacrifices.
You have a unique talent,
Kissing the
very,
same gender.
very special. Don't fuck around.
As soon as you sign with a label, they take 80% to 85% off of that 100% of your intellectual property, because they will be handling every business side of your career, while you only worry about the creative side of things.
Well, that's also a choice to you. If you're somebody who just wants to focus on the music, then maybe that's a good deal for you, bruh. But not everybody can be the artist and do the business and be creative and manage themselves. And independence is a lot, man.
This is how it goes. When you're signed, the label gets a beat from a producer for that song. The producer owns 50% publishing royalties, mechanical of the song.
Not always.
Not negotiable. It's by default, and it's
It is negotiable. Everything's negotiable. It's a contract. Everything's negotiable.
standard. So you are left with 50% publishing. The producer also gets 25% of the artist's sale earnings. Out of 20% sales, the producer gets 4% of that, which now means you are left with 16% in sales.
Jeez.
If the song has 2 featured artists, it means each other artist will own 12.5% of the song when you sign the split sheets. which then means you now have 25% left in your wallet. But the percentage can be negotiated.
Exactly.
It's up to you and the featured artist, depending on what you tell them via the plans for the track.
This is why the music industry is so shady, because people say one thing and then do another thing. Because it's also easy to say, oh no, we're going to give you this much percentage. And then when you see the splits, all of a sudden, you're only getting 5%. You're like, hey, what happened here?
G video costs, marketing fees on your back. Music video, Drick clothes attire, cash will be paid via that 25%. So all in all, let's count how much you have when you've successfully received R200 on that song from publishing. 100 rands goes to the producer for the beat. 100 rands goes to you. Labels still own 80% to 85%. Let's say they own 80%. So the label takes their 80 from you. 20
That's
rand
crazy.
is your money.
That's crazy.
Don't forget, you haven't paid your manager this month for the business/opportunities he brought
Gotta
on the
pay 10
table.
rand.
So, from 20 rands, you must give your manager his 20% or whatever
rand.
you agreed on. Meaning
Oh,
4
4 rand,
rands
yeah.
belongs to your manager. 16 rands is what you are left with in your wallet from the 200 rand you made.
You see, it's tough, bro, when you sign to a label. It ain't all that great, bro. You're only making 16 randa, according to these people, bro.
Before you go and spend your remaining 16 rands, don't forget we haven't recouped for the drip. His
I
dwadla.
can't even buy a pack of noodles, bruv. I could buy a pack, but I can't buy a 5-pack, boy. I can't even buy a loaf of flippin' blue ribbon bread, bro. This is tough, boy.
/close for your image, plus a music video fee.
Hey.
This is the reason why ambitious ent artists were always crying. Record labels work like this. It's a 360 deal, meaning they get a share from everything the artist makes. 360 deals mean that the record company participates in the income of touring, merchandising, and other income streams in exchange for their investment to launch the artist's career. The label only cares about themselves.
Duh.
They make all the money, and they leave the artist crying, broke and depressed.
I always feel like, bro, but you're famous as an artist. Your name is known. You have other opportunities to make money, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're just going to rely on music, hey, boy, you're already playing a dangerous game, bro. If you think that's just where your money's going to come from. Even if the labels were paying good, the state of music right now, bro, hey, you're putting a lot into it if you're just going to put all your eggs into that basket. You're risking a lot.
The reason most artists get depressed and start using drugs
Why?
is because of the exploitation they get, the treatment they receive from those they signed themselves to. They are treated like slaves and animals, more like a human zoo. Their freedom and their free will is scrapped away, all in exchange of fame and a spotlight. It's either you follow the system or you get burnt. Most artists got burnt. A lot of deaths in the industry are not random.
But then a lot of artists are never taught money management. They're never taught how to handle their finances to begin with. And a lot of them enter young. And that's the first problem. When you're young, you don't really know how to manage your financial life, if you will. So it's kind of like, man, if there was more education into showing artists how to actually make money from their name and their brand and not just the music, then I think there would be a lot less broke artists, because people make it seem like the label is just trying to make the artist broke. No, the label has to invest a lot to make that artist big. You can be as talented as you want to be, but if you don't have any motion, if nobody knows you, your talent's going nowhere, buddy. Your talent's gonna make nothing, bruv. You know what I'm saying? So it's either you have to invest in your talent yourself and invest in the promo and promoting yourself and getting yourself out there, or a label's gonna do it for you. A label's gonna get you out there. A label's gonna get you or use their muscle to get you through doors. Or you're gonna have to get through those doors yourself. So that's the sacrifice you have to take with the label. But a lot of the time it's like, bro, a label does give you enough to survive. They do give you enough to survive, like when it comes to advances. But what do most people do? They buy chains, they buy Maybachs, they buy drippy, they go to the club, spend racks on hands, on bottles, you know, jewelry stores, all of that. So it's like, bro, you you can't invest your money like that, or the money that the label gives you can't invest it in those type of things, and then when you go broke, you're surprised. No, that money the label gives you, you should be investing in starting your own shit with their money. Start your own shit with their money so that you can pay them back, and then you have already created something of substance that you could benefit from with their money. So once you once you've recouped, you good. You've got your own business now on the side that basically they started for you, and now once you go independent, you straight, bro. That's all you have to do, really, when you think about it. But a lot of the time, people mess themselves over with that first deal, and
It's all part of the dark industry system. Did you believe that Riky Rick's death was a suicide?
yes.
Do you want to know the real cause of the collapse of Costa Titch on stage? Just after he got signed by the global superstar Akon. Do you know there was a phase that Riky Rick tried to fight the system? He got blackballed and he went broke. As close as we were with him, we know the whole truth, including the names of the friends who betrayed him. The story of Riky Rick and the story of Costa Titch need a separate video, a full chapter that will break down the whole story.
I need to watch that.
Not just the story, but the real truth. Something that most people are scared to say. We'll also include the story of AKA and what was going on behind the scenes, the contracts he signed months before his death. If you want us to do this video, then like this video, subscribe, and recommend more people to our channel.
I want
We'll
that
start
video.
sharing more content like this. Shout out for the love you guys are
this
showing.
chick.
So it's really up to them what they pay you. And in most cases, they take 90% of the money. So everyone takes their cut. And then at the end of the day, artists are left with less than a tenth of less than a half a penny per play.
The state of the music industry is designed to rip off an artist. That's what I believe. I believe that when the check gets handed to an artist, the check is normally not right.
This music industry is fucked up.
This music is fucked up, the game.
Bro, I've never met anyone who hasn't been screwed over in music.
Alright, bruh. It's facts, bro. Music is the one place people will mess you over, bro. I've been screwed over, bro. Everybody's been screwed over in music. Everybody, bro. I've lost a huge bag, a huge amount of money, bro. Huge, bro. Because of music, bro. Because people are slimy. People be moving shady and shaky in this game. That's when I learned, fuck that, bro. I'm gonna do shit my own self. I'm gonna make sure I have the rights to all my shit. Even if it doesn't jump, I don't care, bro. As long as it's mine. As long as I know if potentially it ever does jump, the bag is mine. It's nobody else's, you know? Or whoever is around me and who I work with, bro. No, when it comes to trying to, hey, friend, collab here, collab there. Let's do this, bro. Let's start this, bro. Let's start this thing together. Scammery, bro. Music, scammery, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you guys let me know down below. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the music, the state of the music industry in South Africa? And yeah, especially now in a time where labels aren't even really investing in artists like that, like they used to, you know. Now the coins they're even investing are way smaller than they used to be. So I don't know how, you know, how profitable or how good a music contract looks in this day and age. You know, it doesn't look too good. I think distribution deals are probably, you know, your best case, but to actually sign a deal, you're probably going to just shoot yourself in the foot in this new industry that it's evolved to. There's no real money in the actual music. There's money around music. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be smart enough to know how to create a whole brand, a whole business around your music, not about the music. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that's what it's come to, and we just have to roll with the punches and roll with the times, evolve and adapt as best as possible. But one thing, guys, is always read your contracts, bro. Read your contracts. Make sure you know what you're getting into. Make those things clear before you put out songs, before you collab with this person. Make sure all the business is handled first, because when the money starts coming, people start getting shady. People start moving different. You know, people stop answering phones. You know, people all of a sudden, you can't find them anymore, bruh. But you see them living nice on IG. You know what I'm saying? And that's not cool, bro. And that happens too much, too often, because everybody thinks that people look out for each other and people want to see, you know, each other succeed in music. Because like, we did this together, it blew up, or you put me on, or you gave me a light. But it's like, everyone has hidden agendas and ulterior motives, and you just never know what their motive is for you, or for gaining your trust, or for putting you on, or for putting you into positions. You don't know how they might feel like, oh, okay, I did this for this guy, and you don't know how they might use that against you in the future, you know? So it's a tricky industry, but I think that's the music industry as a whole, you know, not just South Africa, but the nuanced part of the South African industry is there's hardly any money at all in it, but like at all. But at least the US industry, there's still enough money to kind of still do well as an artist. Yo, my nose is blocked, excuse me. But in SA, oh boy, if you're not in the top tier artists, bro, it's tough to get the coins, to get the bookings. You know, the streams already are down low. And you know, in SA, even if it comes to YouTube and all those things, they already pay us lower rates, you know, for our content or whatever, our ads and whatnot. So it's tough, bro. As an artist, as a creative in general, in South Africa, it's not easy. You know, unless you're a professional creative, like graphic design type of shit. But a music creative or somebody who, you know, makes beats or sings or, you know, those type of things, it's not going to be easy for you. So, yeah, man. You guys let me know what you think down below. It's your boy, Dwayzeonblaze. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay blessed. Love y'all.